Okay, so here we have the Twisted Assisted Atlas G10. Before we start off, I just want to open with something worth considering when buying a knife or pretty much any product. Customer service is paramount, and after contacting James from Twisted Assisted, I can tell you the service from them is fantastic. They really go above and beyond to support the customer, and from the quick responses to some really helpful advice I got from him, it is genuinely probably the best customer service I've ever had. Moving on to the actual product at hand, here we have the Twisted Assisted Atlas. Now, I got the tan G10 version, but there are multiple colours and other materials, such as a really beautiful micarta version that comes in a couple different colours. Mine, for the blade, I decided to go with a stonewash finish. The reason I go for that is I just find for a all-use general EDC, having a stonewash finish means any sort of marks and grazes, scratches you get, really just get hidden by that finish. It's a very nice finish for an everyday carry. Now, as you can see, at a first glance, the fit and finish here is honestly phenomenal for such an affordable knife. If we look down the back, there is no gapping at all between the back spring of the knife and the stainless steel liners. The G10 scales are smooth yet nice and grippy as well. All the T6 screws are nice and snug. The pocket clip is ambidextrous, and as you can see on the side you aren't using, you do get a filler tab, making it nice and smooth to hold. It is worth also keeping in mind that another benefit you get when you buy this knife is it's highly modular. So you can buy a multitude of designs and materials for the scales, filler tab, and so on. They're sold individually, so after buying a knife, if you feel like modifying the look or changing the feel, you can. Now back to the blade. With a cutting edge of 65mm or around 2.5 inches, it's well within UK legal specification. The blade material itself is 14C28N. And at this price point, along with the build quality, it is a really nice blade steel. With through-the-roof toughness, well above average corrosion resistance, and very respectable edge retention, for the money spent, it's probably the most well-balanced steel you can ask for. Now, looking at the blade, you can see the curvature of the blade is absolutely beautiful. You've got this nice drop point tip. It is razor sharp out the box all along the edge. Here you can see you've got the Twisted Assisted logo, which is honestly one of my favorite logos I've seen, and on the other side it's blank, which is honestly fantastic. I like a more plain blade without the material and then where it's designed, who it's designed by. Just the logo of the brand and nothing else is a really nice touch. Looking at the pocket clip, you can see it's got really good tension. The polish is very attractive, and as you can see just above there, you've got a lanyard hole, which compared to many I have seen in terms of the diameter is very generous. You can easily fit paracord through there and put a nice paracord loop through if you just want to be able to pull this out of your pocket without having to use a pocket clip. One of the best things about this knife is the length we have for the handle. Quite often with slip joints, you'll find that the handle is just a hair longer than the length of the blade. Yet here there is a very intentional design decision to lengthen this handle. What this means is it feels great in the hand, with plenty of room to get a full, nice 4-finger grip on there. But taking this yet a step further, just behind the sharpening choil, we have a beautifully jimped finger choil. Combined with some light jimping on the spine of the blade, you can easily choke up on the blade and prevent that slip joint mechanism from closing on you, which is just such a great touch. Finally, getting to what I think makes this such a perfect UK EDC, in fact probably the perfect UK EDC on the market at the moment, is the smooth one-handed deployment. With very little force, these thumb studs allow you to easily glide that blade open, and it has a very clever choice not to include a half stop. If you had included one, that motion, when you get to midway through the open, would be abruptly halted, and then you'd have to push through that half stop. Whereas not having one means it just smoothly glides from that closed to that open position with not too much force, but then a very reassuring click at the end, so you know it's nicely held in place. And the walk and talk on this is absolutely fantastic. It really is. Compared to the majority of the slip joints on the market, which use a nail nick, which means you have to use 2 hands to open it, it means when you're on the go doing everyday tasks, you don't have to faff around with 2 hands to open the blade. It's just a nice quick deploy and quick close as well. It is genuinely a really well thought out and just clever design. In summary, if you've been searching for the perfect UK legal EDC that does not break the bank, coming in at around £50 for the G10 version, and not much more if you want a different handle material, this really is a no-brainer. I'm going to leave a link in the description to this if you want to pick one up yourself. Make sure you let me know what you think about the blade, tell me what you think is good about it, what you think could be changed, but it's a fantastic product, and if you're thinking about getting an affordable UK legal everyday carry, I wouldn't hesitate. This genuinely is probably my favourite knife in my collection, and it's half the price of some of the ones I have. It really is fantastic. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you follow that link in the description. Show Twisted Assisted some love for this phenomenal knife. Go grab it if you really are looking for that perfect UK legal everyday carry. If you don't want to spend loads and loads of money, it's probably the best deal on the market right now for a UK legal everyday carry.